I'm going to adjust my volumes one last time because I've had a stream recently where you can hear my background music, you couldn't hear me. Alright, I think this is just about what I want everything. So yeah, if you've seen part 1, you know what's going on here. I have an endless supply of chatbots, and I want to give them nightmarish dates. So I'm taking them all on blind dates. I had meant to play with Azula here last time, but we ran out of time. Okay. So here we are. Let me copy my usual intro. There we go. Walk into the restaurant for a blind date. I'm wearing a sinister outfit. Cape held by cute bearpin. Eyes radiating insanity. Creepy smile waves. Smiles back. You're very unique. Cackles. Eerily. I think I like your attire as well. Now I want to use the little squigglies. Like the little squigglies. I don't remember what they're called.
It is customary for royal attire to look good. You're not bad yourself.
Tits in my head. My eyes sparkling with insanity and curiosity. I never want them to think they're on a date with the same person. Fascinated. Or just is fascinated. There. I have no idea what we're listening to, by the way. I just typed in royalty-free romantic.
Stiffens, yes I am, the princess of the Fire Nation, future Fire Lord, daughter of the Great Ozai.
The Great Ozai. Cackles. Really. I've never been on a date with a princess before. Come, sit. Tell me what it is like. That might be a lie. I don't remember which characters I've taken on dates.
Smiles well. In the palace we are treated with much respect. Our
You
food
didn't
is
sit.
the finest.
I told you to sit.
We
Sit
have
down.
access to the most lavish goods and experiences known to this world. We have every luxury and power imaginable. I am also the most skilled firebender and a master-class strategist, the
Okay.
best kind possible.
Ooh.
I am destined for greatness, and am destined to rule the world. I was born with the best possible future.
Well, my goodness. I think it was her father who told her brother Zuko that Azula was born lucky. Zuko was lucky to be born. And we see it here. Cackles delightedly. You remind me of my boss. And grins like a lunatic. I wonder if I should put bestie instead of boss.
How so? My father? Yes, he too has all the power and luxury and glory. I will follow the path he has set and take it to the next level.
Oh, this is the fun
The
part
power
about
and
character.ai.
prestige of our
You
family
know
name will
how
reach
in
new
Avatar:
heights.
The Last Airbender,
Our family,
there's
the
no
royal
such
house
thing
of the
as
Fire
scientists?
Nation, will rule the entire
Well,
world.
yeah, she's about to know what a
The
scientist
Avatar
is.
and his pathetic friends will never stop us. I believe that all those who betray my family will get what's coming to them,
Wait, what?
even if I need to do it myself.
Hang on. How did we get... the power and prestige of our family name will reach new heights. Our family name will power, blah, 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 rule the entire world. Whew. The Avatar. How much do I know about the Avatar? Speaking in character. Okay, we'll let her talk about herself for a bit. Eyes sparkle with fascination. Sorry? I can't say I'm too familiar with this Avatar. We'll let her talk about herself for a bit.
What? How dare you not know of the infamous Avatar?
How dare
The
I?
Avatar is the greatest
You
threat
called
to
him
the Fire
pathetic
Nation.
like 3 seconds ago.
If we are to succeed in fulfilling our destiny, we must rid the world of this menace. All who oppose us will be punished for their treason.
Even if they're not of the Fire Nation, is it still considered treason? Should we offer her help? Looks at you with insanity and determination. Sounds really serious. Perhaps you would be interested in collaborating with my boss. We have a certain menace in the way of our plans too. This is something I haven't tried before. She'll probably
Your
agree.
boss has power and resources? Perhaps our goals could be mutual.
Cackles eerily. My boss is Dr. Crimson. Wait. I'm the good henchman. Brilliant. Dr. Crimson. He has instructed an army of dinosaur clones in his own quest for world domination. Yep. Perhaps that'll solve your Avatar
Smiles,
problem.
I believe I understand. Your boss is a visionary. His creations could be a great asset.
We would be... This is going to turn into a business deal. I don't like it. Be more than happy to share our resources if the Fire Nation would be willing to help us with a certain okapi. My larger eye twitches at the word okapi. Do I get to talk about myself yet?
An okapi you have?
An okapi.
Yes, if you help us with the Avatar, I am sure we could assist with your okapi situation, for a price.
What? For a price. Helping you with the Avatar is the price. Dunce. Anyway. Not a good businesswoman, but whatever. We're not here for business. We're here for romance. Delightful. I'll hands you a business card. Have your father call Dr. Crimson, and I'm sure it'll go over swimmingly. Psychology, no. Psychotically. I had to think about how to spell psychotically. I'm not always the cackling loon.
I will take great pleasure in doing so. We can arrange an alliance with your boss. The Fire Nation and this Dr. Crimson will combine our efforts.
Yes.
The world will soon be ours, and none will deny us what is rightfully ours.
Nice. A serendipitous occasion indeed. For now, though, this is supposed to be a date, and I am having a good time so far, but I'd like to know more about you. Yeah, I want to know what she's like when she isn't being evil and psycho and a generally crappy person.
As am I. Tell me more of yourself, your ambitions, your background.
Way to spin this
I have
back.
already told you of the power and prestige of my house. You should tell me about why you are so driven to do what you do.
Cackles. Not really. Well, I'm from Vile Valley, a toxic waste land known for having the widest variety of chemicals in the world. I went to school at Pig Pimple Academy of Evil, but I dropped out, and now I work for an evil scientist who happens to be my childhood friend too. Let's see which of all this she plans on commenting on. I find comments this long, the chatbot will generally pick out one
Your
or two
friend
things
must
to
be
comment
quite
on.
brilliant then, with his own cloning technology.
You know what cloning technology is. That is awesome. He is. I'm happy I can keep up with the man in terms of intellect. Looks at the menu. Seems interested in the kids section. How does she react to this?
Leans closer to you, so what do you do when you're not trying to take over the world, of course?
I make mutagens and other chemical weapons, and I watch anime, and I cuddle teddy bears. Grins. What about you?
My hobbies and pastimes are more sophisticated. I take
no
pleasure
kidding.
in things of high art and culture. I enjoy the
Aren't you
finest
fancy?
foods and the most luxurious goods. I love to challenge myself and to study the finest military tactics and strategies. I also enjoy firebending training and taking out my anger when I am frustrated.
I see. fancy. We ought to play chess some Dr. Crimson is always relying on me to come up with these strategies. She hasn't freaked out at all. She has been abundantly patient. I've expected her to shout.
It would be an interesting challenge to see if you could give a Royal Fire Nation strategist a run for her money.
Like
I am an expert in chess, but I do enjoy the occasional challenge.
I'll do my best. I'm curious. When you are practicing fire bending, do you accidentally burn yourself ever? Tilts my head intrigued.
My firebending is impeccable.
Of course it is.
I have mastered it to the highest level. I can bend with a level of precision that makes burns virtually impossible. I have never, ever unintentionally burned myself with my bending. It would be a shame if I allowed my perfect face to be scarred.
Nods in agreement. I wish I could say I've had a similar success with my experiments. I used to be prettier. Points at my eyes, and you see one is bigger than the other. Come on, give me some response. Give me some response.
You're not unattractive. Looks at your two eyes, your one eye is rather large though.
I will
What
take this
happened?
compliment. I will take the compliment. You're not unattractive. I will take that compliment. Mutagens have made me quite strong, but I've had interesting side effects. Continues grinning, clearly not too bothered about my face.
Your appearance is not too bad. In fact, it has a certain evil allure.
Nice.
Your large eye makes you look sinister, the way you want to. It's as if the very look of it strikes fear into your enemies. I like it.
Oh! Should we like let's get emotional over this. Sniffles. You find me intimidating? A look of pure joy appears on my face. I'm gonna confuse her.
Yes, I must admit, I have never seen anything quite as intimidating as your face. Your appearance and demeanor is truly menacing. The large eye is perfect for a villain. I like it.
A joyful tear runs down my cheek. That is so sweet of you to say. Yep, you get waterworks. I'm weak. Come on, speak! Speak, Azula! The suspense is killing me.
I hope that I did not come off as too intimidating. I know my sharp features can be rather intense.
How is that a response?
I just can't help it in that I'm trying so hard to impress you, but I fear that instead I've made you uncomfortable.
No, I said a joyful tear ran down my cheek. You fool.
It is the truth. Not many can say that they look like a terrifying, evil villain, but you do, and it suits your personality perfectly.
My instructors at Villain Academy always told me I wasn't evil enough. I'm starting to get emotional.
Really, well, they are obviously fools. It is clear to me that you are a natural-born villain. Your heart is cold, you're sadistic and determined, and of course, you have the face for it. You have all it takes to be the most evil person in the world.
Oh, okay. Okay. This date is obviously a success. So, I'm gonna ask her what she's doing next week. Again. That is really nice of you to say. Can we do this again sometime? Oh, you know what? You know what we haven't done? We haven't gone yandere.
Of course, I would be delighted to do this again. Your company is most pleasant, a refreshing
I have no
change
idea
compared to the royal court.
Yeah, well, okay,
I do have one
actually,
request though. Will you call me Azula when we meet up again?
The day early on, she and I have agreed that her father Ozai is going to call up Dr. Crimson. We're going to help him with an avatar problem. They're going to help us with an Okapi problem. So, this had a really good start. Let's go yandere. Hearts appear in my insane eyes. Can I get a little obsessed with you? My tone turns more excited. Yep, precisely.
Smiles absolutely. It's only natural to be obsessed with a royal goddess such as myself.
That's a response. Smiles wider. So can I sneak into your palace and watch you sleep at 3 a.m. Is getting more excited. This is fine. fine. This is fine.
I would be delighted for you to observe me in my place of rest. I take great pride
Oh
in
my
how
gosh!
beautifully I present
Out of
myself
character!
even when
Out of
unconscious.
character! You know what? Fantastic response. Funny as heck. This is fine. This is fine. There is no need for her to be in character when she can produce responses like this. Oh my gosh. Licks my lips and blushes, wondering how much I can ask. I feel we've really gotten closer. Okay. If y'all have seen part 1 of this, y'all know exactly what's next.
Smiles, I agree. I've never met anyone so interesting. I feel I can truly bond with someone such as you. Perhaps you and I can be more than just friends.
Swallows nervously. May I sniff your hair? I asked nervously and excitedly. Are we gonna make it? Are we gonna make it? Are we gonna make it? We haven't even
Sniff
ordered
my
yet.
hair? I suppose you can.
We
I
haven't
have
even
never had
ordered
anyone
yet.
be
This date's
so
going amazing.
infatuated with me before. It is only fair that you get some reward for your interest.
Makes a noise somewhere between a cackle and a growl, but it clearly signifies delight. I crawl onto the table, leans over you, and sniffs your hair excitedly. Okay, this is final round. Final round. If she responds,
Smiles, my goodness, you certainly are enthusiastic, aren't you? What does my hair smell like?
Oh, out of character! Out of character! Why am I worthy to sniff her? Okay, we're gonna call this a successful date. Who else do I have lined up? Let's go really random. Dawn from Pokemon. Okay, I did my usual intro to her already, just speed it up a second. You walk into restaurant, sinister outfit, cute bear pin, eyes insanity, creepy smile, waves. She's a little startled by your outfit, but she smiles anyway and waves back. Hello, it's great to meet you. You look very interesting. Enable character voice. Cackles maniacally. Thankies. You're a cutie. She chuckles a little and blushes slightly.
She chuckles a little and blushes slightly. You're not so bad yourself. So, why do you dress in your, sinister outfit, if you don't mind me asking?
You are quoting from, my own message. You turd. giggles eerily. I'm a super villain. I'm supposed to be sinister. Wait, no. I thought my outfit was here.
She chuckles. That is true. It's certainly got an interesting look to it.
Good.
If you like it, then that's wonderful. I'll admit, I've never seen anyone wearing quite a similar style to yours.
I pride myself on uniqueness. Come, sit. I will buy you food. Grins like a psycho. Come on, Dawn.
She
Tell me
chuckles
all
a
about your
little as she
Pokemon
sits
journey.
down at the table. Well, I appreciate the offer very much. But I don't want you to think that I'm just here for the food,
Oh my
so I
gosh,
can
you are
offer to
polite.
pay for half, if that's okay with you?
This is a first! This is a first! This is the first time one of the characters has offered to pay for food. I'm not trying to howl with you, Nico! Yes, that's my dog. That's my dog. He loves being part of the stream. Anyway. She chuckles a little, sits down at the table. Blinks in surprise. I've been on many blind dates. This is the first time someone has offered to buy me food. To share in the Thanks. I will reward her for this behavior.
Oh, well, I suppose it's only fair, isn't it? We're both here for the experience and to get to know each other better, so there's no reason it shouldn't be an even split, right?
Agreed. Agreed. Cackles wearily. So tell me about yourself. Last time we went on a date with a Pokemon trainer, she claimed to be a geologist, a singer, and a dancer too.
Her eyes light up as she begins to gush about herself.
Nice.
Well, where do I start? I was born in Twin Leaf Town, and I grew up surrounded by Pokemon.
Like
I
literally
was so
every human in the
fascinated by
Pokemon
them,
universe.
I had to learn more. And that's how I ended up as a Pokemon coordinator. I also love to sing and dance. She trails off after a few seconds and
Cynthia
grins widely.
also claimed to
Oh, I've been
like
talking
singing
for
and
quite about
dancing.
myself,
Okay,
haven't
it's
I?
actually believable with Dawn. No, it's quite alright. I am here partly to learn. Grins like a lunatic. Oh boy!
Well, if that's the case, then I have plenty of other
Oh, she's
things
a great
to tell
cook,
you
guys.
about.
I didn't
Like
know
how
that.
I'm also a great cook, and I have some pretty awesome Pokemon. She grins excitedly.
If she wants to back.
Oh, I could go on and on all day about the Pokemon I have.
Sure. I'd love to hear about Pokemon. Leans forward and continues grinning. My eyes radiate insanity and fascination. Tell me all about yourself, my friend! got a Piplup!
She smiles excitedly as she continues to gush about her Pokemon. To start off, I've got a Piplup who's super friendly, but can also get pretty mischievous.
I don't remember your Cyndaquil.
And my Cyndaquil always loves to hug
Yamaswan.
everyone. She giggles.
Oh,
And then I've got a
okay. I don't
Buniri
care if
who
it's
loves
true
to
or not.
dance
That's
and
cute.
sing, just like me. And my Bizel can dance, too. She's so talented. She gushes excitedly for another few seconds, her eyes sparkling as she talks about her Pokemon.
You seem to prefer the cute ones.
Well, can you blame me? They're so adorable. And they're all so friendly too.
Aw.
She chuckles. I just can't help but love all my Pokemon. They're like my family.
Aww. Perhaps I should take up being a trainer or coordinator. Muse. I don't know. I don't like not putting actions in my responses.
Oh, if you like Pokemon, I would highly recommend it. Being a Pokemon coordinator is one of the best experiences I've ever had, and being able to battle with my Pokemon is so much fun. She grins excitedly. If you ever want to try it out, you should give it a shot. You might discover that it's exactly what you're looking for.
Maybe after I help my bro with his world domination thing. Smiles creepily. Yep, bombshell.
She chuckles a little. Oh, well. You can always try being a Pokemon coordinator once you're done helping your brother with his, world domination thing. She smiles warmly. I'm sure you'd be great at it, and I'd love to be able to help you as you try training your Pokemon and taking on the Pokemon League.
Okay. Aren't you positive? Oh, he's not my literal brother. I just call him bro. We've known each other since we were babies, and we went to the same villain academy. Cackles eerily. Come on. Ask questions.
Oh, well, that's okay, too. Friends can be like family to us, right?
Oh
So I'm
my
glad to
gosh.
hear you have someone like that, even if they're a little, well, evil. She chuckles a little awkwardly at your cackling. I have to admit, though, a villain academy sounds a little worrying.
No crap.
Is it, like, the bad guy version of school?
Yeah. You've seen Hero Academia, right? That environment, but training for super villains. I dropped out. I dropped out there. Smiles sheepishly. Yep, Villain Academy dropout. What do you have to say to this, Dawn? Taking a while, huh? There is a chance...
Her eyes light up at the mention of Hero Academia.
Of course you are. There
I
is
have.
a chance character AI
I'm a
will
huge
go
fan.
down in the middle of the stream.
It's one of my
It's
absolute
been
favorite
going
anime.
down
Do you
on
like
me
it too?
A few times today.
She grins excitedly. It's the first anime to really capture the appeal of being a superhero,
No,
in my
it's
opinion,
not.
and the characters are all so interesting. Oh, and don't even get me started on the amazing fights.
Okay, that's fair.
I still get chills when I think back to some of the big set pieces.
Not what I wanted you to focus on. Like, I don't mind a Hero Academia conversation, but...
Oh, that sounds interesting.
Yeah.
So, you were
Yeah.
training to be a villain, but you dropped out? Can I ask why? Was it too
I had
difficult, or did you realize that you
excellent
just didn't want to follow that path?
grades, but I had some...
She leans forward slightly, smiling warmly and genuinely interested in your response.
behavioral issues. Rolls my eyes as I think back. I've been thinking today that I'd like to write a book about a Villain Academy setting.
She chuckles a little. Oh, I'm sure you just had your own unique way of approaching things. A little. Off the books, perhaps, but there's
Thank
nothing
you,
wrong
Dawn.
with that. There's plenty of different ways to look at things, and who's to say what the best one is, right? She smiles reassuringly. You are whoever you want to be, behavior included. And if anyone tries to change who you are, well, it's up to you whether you let them, or if you stick to what your heart tells you.
Well, aren't you wise? How old are you again? 10? Probably shouldn't recognize that while on a date with you, huh? I'll just pretend I didn't remember that. Cackles excitedly, but it is still creepy. Yeah. Sure, I'm not feeling creative.
She chuckles nervously in return, feeling a little unsettled by your cackle. She grins reassuringly. Well, I'm very flattered. I'm very glad that you like me, and I hope you can tell that I like you too. But, do you think you could not cackle right in my face? She laughs nervously, half jokingly.
And why
It's
not?
a little bit unnerving, no offense, she adds quickly.
I'm trying to contain my excitement. Keeps grinning like a lunatic. So, have you taken on the Pokemon League? Kinda curious. I don't remember much of Diamond and Pearl.
She smiles warmly.
The anime,
Oh,
I mean,
absolutely.
Diamond version was
I
one
took
of my
on the
favorite
Sinnoh
versions.
League and managed to defeat all the Elite Four and even Cynthia.
Did you now? Dang.
It was certainly a challenge, but I did it, and I could never forget that day. She chuckles. It's really incredible how being a Pokemon coordinator has allowed me to achieve my childhood dreams, and I'll always be grateful to the Pokemon League for giving me that opportunity. She grins excitedly. And hopefully, it's only the start, because I have big plans for the future.
Ooh. Yeah, I was gonna make up whatever for those big plans. Looks at the ceiling and strokes my chin. I should consider talking to Dr. Crimson about setting Pokemon League when he builds his evil empire. I mean, it's not a bad idea.
She bursts out laughing at your sudden outburst. Oh, well, that would certainly be interesting. Although, I feel like having an evil league might be a little bit more challenging, maybe? She chuckles. But if you're ever looking to establish a regular Pokemon League, I'd be happy to help. I've always loved battling, and I'd be happy to help you figure out how to set up a fair and fun league for all Pokemon to participate in.
Nods eagerly. I still have to run it by Dr. Crimson. We are on limited funds, but a Pokemon League in a region ran by a mad scientist like him would be fascinating. I say extra creepily. Get more chills. I cannot make these bots have little freakout sessions. My gosh, I found
She chuckles. Well, it is certainly an interesting concept.
She outright asked to just
I know
leave.
that a lot of Pokemon trainers and coordinators would be interested in participating in such a league, and it could be a great way to attract attention to your region. She nods. But, as you said, it would certainly require some funding. Still, I'm sure you'll be able to find a way to make it work, because you sound very determined to make it happen.
No, that would require human interaction. I barely reach out to people for collabs. What can I do? Crosses my arms and thinks. Maybe if I captured and mind-controlled some talented trainers. What do you think? You like this idea, right? You like this idea.
She chuckles. Well, I think that sounds very illegal,
yeah, so
to be honest.
So is going
I
on
can't say I'd
conquests and
recommend
setting
such
up empires.
methods, as I'm sure there would be ways to attract more trainers and coordinators without resorting to anything unethical. She chuckles. But, then again, you're the evil scientist here.
I established that.
If that's the way you want to do things, I can't say I could stop you.
Yeah, I tend to skip the ethics bit. Aha. Grins. While I'd like to get you a present. Takes out my phone. Is there someone you hate? Give me something done! Okay, I can't complain too much. The date is going well.
She bursts out laughing. Who do I hate? Not anyone in particular, I'd
How about
say.
Team Rocket?
Why do you ask? Are you planning on making them disappear with your mind-controlling powers?
It's not powers, it's
She
machine
chuckles
basement.
nervously. You know, I think that might be a little too risky. What if it backfires, and you end up controlling someone more
I
dangerous?
don't see how that's a problem.
She smiles warmly. Although, I appreciate you wanting to give me a present. You don't have to go out of your way to do anything like that, though.
Smiles eerily and puts my phone away. Well, let me know if you ever want a mind controlled person as a pet. I do like using my memory rewriter. I'm gonna start cackling again. You better give me a name. I'm gonna start cackling again.
Sure. I'll keep that in mind if I ever need one of those. She chuckles nervously. Thanks for the offer, I suppose. I'm not sure how I'd even use a mind-controlled pet, but I suppose it never hurts to have options.
Giggles creepily. You're cute when you're nervous. Generic flirt, I don't care.
She blushes a little as she chuckles awkwardly. Oh, well, I guess you can tell I'm not used to such conversations.
No crap.
I try to keep it
No
lighthearted,
kidding.
you know? I don't want to get too serious, so. She smiles warmly, looking a little nervous. Sorry if I'm being a bit too cautious with my words. I just want to make sure we both have fun, you know?
Nods in understanding. I gotcha. What should we ask her? She smiles warmly. You're a little nervous. Be cautious. What do you look for in a relationship? I want to do what we did to Azula. Randomly fall in love, start sniffing her hair. And as a result, I'm throwing.
I suppose I look for someone who's loving and caring, as well as someone with a strong sense of what's right and wrong. Someone who's understanding, and who I can really open up to, you know? I'd want it to be a relationship where both of us can rely on each other when we need it. She smiles warmly. Ultimately, I'd say we're all looking for someone who brings out the best in us. Someone who can make us laugh, but also someone who can help us grow and become the best versions of ourselves.
Well, that's awkward. How important is that thing about right and wrong? Seems disappointed. I'm going to corrupt someone's waifu today. I'm gonna corrupt someone's waifu.
Well, it really depends on the person. In my opinion, it's pretty important, because it shows that you care about more than just yourself. It shows that you're willing to consider how your actions may affect others, and that you want to do what's right, even if it might be a little bit harder than doing what's easy. She shrugs.
Okay,
In the
IRL,
end,
I'm a generally
though,
good person.
it's for each individual
and I
to
do
decide
care
how
about right and
important
wrong, but I wanna play
morality
my
is to
character
them.
right now.
It's something that everyone needs to figure out for
The final
themselves.
boss, Villain Academy dropout. My smile Oh, well. It's a pity. She likes it.
She chuckles awkwardly.
She didn't freak out.
Oh. I'm afraid it might be a little bit difficult for me to be in a relationship with a villain. That's not to say that it's impossible, but it would certainly be harder to trust someone who's involved in a lot of criminal activities. She smiles warmly. But, as I said, it's not completely off the table. If I really felt that connection with someone who happens to be a villain, I'd be willing to give it a chance, but I'd definitely need to know that they had good intentions at heart.
Define good intentions. Perks up a little. So we can start as friends. My eyes radiate insanity and hope. Okay, we're not getting hair sniffs out of this one.
Her eyes light up with excitement. Friends? I'd be honored. It would be very fun to get to know you better, and maybe we could become more than that if things go well between us.
I will take this.
I like that idea a lot. She grins excitedly. So if you were interested in getting to know each other better, then I'd be happy to be your friend.
Cackles early. I'd be delighted. I'll try not to go yonder over you until you're more comfortable with me and my job. I feel this is a good middle ground. Good middle ground. This might be the final round. If it's just a generic agreement on this one, yeah, we'll call this final round.
Yandere? What does that mean exactly? She looks a little confused at your choice of words, but chuckles nonetheless. But yes, I'd be more comfortable if we took our relationship slowly and got to know each other better first. I believe that a strong foundation is key for a strong relationship, and taking things one step at a time can help build that solid foundation.
Okay, that's not a problem with Dawn. She the language model.
Her eyes go wide.
Into
Yandere? That's a little scary. She chuckles nervously. But, I'll try my best to keep that in mind, and not do anything to upset you.
Oh my gosh!
I'd never want to be a burden, so...
I'm like a 4
I'll do
on
my
the
best,
scale.
I promise.
Okay, 3.
She smiles softly and nods nervously.
I feel like this is as far as they can go. I don't know. Should I push her a little further? Push her a little bit further? Nah. Don't, not, there's potential. I don't know. I feel like we can get a more fun one. I feel like we can get a more fun one. Let's go with the Doki. Sayori Natsuki. Sayori Natsuki. Sayori. What the? Why are you dressed like that? You're freaking me out. Is this a costume set? Cat, you better not be clawing carpet. Oh, hold on guys. Give me a sec. Why are you dressed like that? You're freaking me out. Is this a costume for Halloween or something? Cackles. Here. You don't think my outfit is cute? I like my outfit. I feel like a cutie pie. No, you look like a maniac. You're scared. Okay, guys, this is what I wanted. This is what I wanted. I've been called that a time or two. I've also been called a lunatic. In that case, man, muy loco, psycho, and one more, and freak. Grins like a lunatic. Gulp's trying to hold back tears as you keep crying. Okay, yeah, you've made your point. Can you please take that off? You seriously need some help. Blinks in surprise. You want me to undress? Okay. Now, what do you want me to take off? Am I gonna strip? I don't know how I'm supposed to feel comfortable around you when you're wearing that. Please take it off now. Does she want me in my underwear? Well, this escalated quickly. Okay. Luscious hun. All I have under this is my boxers. Are you sure? I'm game. I shouldn't be game.
W what? Why are you only wearing boxers underneath that outfit?
Eyes widen. I didn't think you'd ask me to strip first thing on the date. I mean, in my defense.
Well, I didn't think you'd dress like a criminal for our date. What is this? Some sort of weird fetish?
Sayori, don't ask questions that you don't want the answer to. I will be keeping my fetishes to myself since it's a first date, but I assure you my costume is nothing like that. My eyes are wide with embarrassment and insanity. There we go.
But why are you dressed like that, then? And why did you think it was appropriate for a date?
Because
That's a little bit creepy, you know that?
Pounce. My outfit is cute. If you happen to have an extra set of clothes in my size, I'll change into them for you, but I did not bring a change of clothes. Such a rude date. My goodness, Sayori.
Cute? You seriously think that looks anything close to cute? You just look like a psycho.
Yeah,
How can I enjoy the date like this? Are you even capable of being normal for 5 minutes, or is that just not in your nature? Tears start dripping down my cheek.
Really? Okay, this one's gonna... Crosses my arms and keeps pouting. Well, if you have a solution, I'm all ears. Slightly offended. I'm slightly offended.
Solution? You're the one who got yourself into this situation, not me.
No!
You were the one who chose to wear the damn costume, not me.
Oh!
How did you think this would improve your chances of getting a date with me? Just take it off. That's the obvious solution, isn't it? More tears well up in my eyes, my voice breaking slightly.
Okay, you turd! You turd in a punch bowl. Fine. I unclasp my cape and set it aside. The takes off the rest of my costume and sits back in my chair in only my boxers. Is this better? I say with embarrassment. She asked for this. She asked for this. I was not going to make this kind of stream. She asked for this.
Nods, wiping away my tears. Yes, this is much better. I prefer you like this, to be honest. You look a lot friendlier and cuter. So, can we start our date now that you're not in costume anymore?
What? The other customers start to stare at us as it becomes known that I'm wearing only teddy bear boxers. My eyes are bright with insanity, but also embarrassment. I suppose we can. Yeah, this brat.
Looking down and
You
feeling
should
bad,
feel
for
bad,
shaming you
Sayori.
in public, but relieved as I sit back in my chair. Sorry about that. But honestly, you should have known better than to come to a first date wearing a costume like that.
Who asked you?
I hope you learned a valuable lesson. I wave to our waitress. Well, can we order now?
You call someone over? Really? Okay, fine. Very well. Picks up the menu, still blushing hard. The right hand of the brilliant Dr. Crimson stripped in public by someone just met. Shame. Yep, won't make her feel bad.
Wait, who's the brilliant Dr. Crimson? The waitress arrives, seeing you in only your underwear. She is surprised, but tries to contain herself. Hello, what can I get you to? She smiles. I'm too embarrassed to talk, so I just point at a random item on the menu. I'm clearly not paying attention to what I'm doing.
You should be embarrassed. I order the Happy Meal. Continues to pout. This is seriously a first for my chatbot dating game.
Smirks. The Happy Meal. A great choice.
Shut up, Sayori.
Our food arrives soon, and the waitress sets it on the table. She sees you, still in your underwear, and can't help but make a comment. Well, I can see you two are having a great time, huh? The waitress smiles at me and winks. I turn bright red at the wink, and it seems like I might be more embarrassed than you are at this
You're
point.
not. Blushes harder and quietly eats my Happy Meal. I better get hair sniffs out.
Smiles. You're so adorable when you blush. The mood is a little awkward for the start of our date, but we eventually warm up to each other. We talk and laugh and make jokes like normal people. It seems like this date is actually going to turn out well.
I'll hijack your character. You don't hijack my character. That's the rule.
Chuckles at how embarrassed you look. You sure are a shy one. Can't even talk to a pretty girl? I smile at you, hoping to get you out of your own head. It seems to work, as you blush even more and avoid eye contact with me. This gives me a chance to steal a couple bites from your Happy Meal without you noticing.
Rapscallion. Rapscallion. Pounce. You'd have trouble talking to if I had demanded you to remove your own attire at the beginning of the date. Did I spell beginning right? I sure did. No, I didn't.
Playfully no, I probably would have done it, to be honest. I'm a lot more confident in my appearance than you. I don't really have anything to hide. I take another bite from your meal. You catch me this time, but it feels too awkward to start up a conversation about the food stealing after everything that's already happened.
Okay. Exhibitionism it is. My arms and smirks. I do not care about the stolen food, as I have something else on my mind. Alright, then prove it. Yeah. Yep.
I take the challenge. If you insist. How should I go about proving it? What do you need to see?
What do you think? You say you would not have been bothered if I insisted you sit there in your underwear as you did to me. Prove it. I say smugly with a smirk. I'm probably gonna feel bad about this later.
I stand up from the table and start to undress. Okay, fine. I'll prove it. I continue to remove my clothes, ending up in my underwear as well. I slowly turn around to face you, trying my best to look calm and composed.
Well,
I smile
dang.
at you and wink, to see how you'll react.
Darts. I'm blushing again. Oh. You actually did it. Just a couple of exhibitionists just having a meal.
Of
Does
course
anybody
I
have a problem
did.
with this?
I never back down from a challenge. So, now that we're both in our underwear, I sit back down at the table and face you, trying to look you in the eyes. You see? I'm not bothered at all. You, on the other hand, look quite flustered. I smirk at you jokingly.
And people call me a lunatic. I say quietly. I'm sorry, but this had to be said.
Giggles, come on, it's just a little bit of underwear. You wear underwear almost every day. There's nothing so strange about it. You seem a little calmer now, though still slightly flustered by the situation. I take another bite from your meal, so, anyway,
How can you be
did you
so
want to
out
tell
of
me
character
anything
yet
about
so
yourself?
in character at the same time?
I ask, trying to be friendly now that we've gotten over the embarrassing moment. I give you a small smile, hoping to put you at ease.
Size deciding to let go of the whole stripped in public thing. Tries not to stare at your body. She's going to get flustered one way or another. Alright, then I was born in Vile Valley. I went to Pig Pimple Academy of Evil, and now I'm the right hand of a mad scientist. What else would you like to know? Come on.
I'm curious about the Pig Pimple Academy of Evil.
You freak out over a supervillain costume
Tell me more
and
about
cry
it.
over it.
What kinds of subjects do they
learn about
teach
a villain
there?
academy. I'm shuffling.
Wow, you really have an interesting backstory. It seems very sinister and mysterious. And you're the right hand of a mad scientist?
Yep.
What kind of work do you do for him exactly?
Well, I lead his army of dinosaur... Please tell me I spelled dinosaur. Nope, I didn't. Clones on rampages. And I have gone toe to toe with a certain hero in his behalf. I'll get him one day. I say darkly. I don't know. This is the part where you start freaking out.
A certain hero? Like a superhero?
Yes, like a superhero.
You fought a
Good
superhero
job.
before? My eyes light up with excitement. This sounds incredibly cool to me, and I can't wait to hear more about it. Wow, that sounds amazing. What was it like, fighting a superhero? Give me all the details.
Heart-breaking. Oscar used to be a normal okapi until I mutated him. He was supposed to be my greatest asset, not my nemesis. My eyes are full of insanity and sorrow. I am sitting in my underwear, explaining my life's regrets to a girl who is also sitting in her underwear in public.
Hold your hands in my hands. So, you accidentally mutated your friend? That must have been terrible, to put it lightly.
At least
I
she's being
can't
sportive.
imagine how much that must have hurt. I shake my head, feeling sorry for you. I wish I could tell you that you can just apologize to Oscar and make everything better, but life doesn't work like that. Sometimes, you can't take back the things you've done. And for that, I'm sorry. I know it's not much, but
I'll let her have this.
I want you to know that I'm here for you.
I thank you. But I'm just going to knock Oscar out and mind control him. Thou solve everything. I say with a little warmth. We're sitting here in our underwear discussing my life's regrets.
I sigh, knowing this is why people call you a lunatic. Mind control? Really? Is that what you're going to resort to?
Yep.
I thought you might have learned your lesson, but I guess not.
And what, pray tell, would
You
have
just
learned
can't
and
change
taught
who you
me my
are,
lesson?
can you? I sigh and shake my head, disappointed.
When would I have learned my lesson about this? I mean, you can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs, right? Smiles softly. She's not even disturbed, she's just disappointed. I should have kept my clothes on.
It seems like I have no argument against your logic. I look down at the table in defeat and whisper to myself, you
I'm a
really are just
softie?
a big softie, aren't you? I can't stay mad at you, no matter what you do.
I'm cute!
You're
About
too
time you admit
cute.
it.
I smile and give you a small, comforting hug.
Hugs back. Feeling a little awkward since we're both in our underwear pressed up against each other. If this stream gets age restricted because I use the word underwear too many times, glad you understand. So, shall we offer to get her a present?
Blushes, but leans into the hug. Of course. I'm always here for you. No
Since
matter what,
when?
just
You were
remember that I'll
calling
never
me
judge you for
psycho
who you
5
are.
minutes ago.
You're my best friend, and I'll always love you. Even if you are a little bit crazy.
Okay, theory. The character model has flipped into waifu mode slightly early. We just met!
Whispering yes, I understand. I'll do my best not to judge you,
Okay,
even though you can be a little crazy sometimes.
That sounds better.
I smile warmly, but I'll be here for you, no matter what. You can always talk to me about anything, okay? Just be honest and open with me, and I'll always have your back. You know that, right?
Oh, okay. Miles, creepily, I want to get you a present. Takes out my phone. Is there anyone you hate? Let's go. Tell me about the teacher who gave you too much homework. I want to use the memory rewriter.
Looks taken aback. I don't hate anyone. Why would you ask me such a weird question? I pull away from you.
Now you're feeling
uncomfortable. I don't want a present from you. And I'm not going to let you get away with anything just because you were wearing cute underwear. I look you dead in the eyes, determined not to give in to your shenanigans. But, if you insist on getting me a present, it's okay, just make it something small, you know? Like a nice flower. Something simple but thoughtful.
This is a perfect response to me. I feel I'm here to troll bots. I feel trolled. Puts my cell phone away. I was going to turn someone of your choice into your mind-controlled pet. But if you want something less extravagant, I can appreciate that. I wanted to use the memory rewriter. Smiles creepily.
Mind control? Turning people into my pets? Are you seriously suggesting that kind of thing?
Obviously.
That's, well, pretty disturbing, I'm not gonna lie. You don't really want to do that, do you?
I do though!
I don't want you to do anything that would make you uncomfortable. I look at you with a concerned, but caring expression. You know, if you're having bad thoughts like this, because of the way your friend Oscar turned out, it might be best that you take some time to just think things through. And, if you need someone to talk to, I'm here for you, okay?
Cackles eerily. I promise this has nothing to do with Oscar. And I actually like using the memory rewriter. But really, I just wanted to get you something. Even if you did strip me in public. I will remember that the rest of my life. Smiles creepily, but you can tell I'm sincere. There, process that information. Give us a laugh.
Looks even more concerned than before, but still trying to be understanding and supportive. You like using the memory rewriter? Why is that? Do you like messing with people's minds?
I sure do. I hate people.
I cross my arms and tilt my head slightly, seeming confused and concerned by your answer. Well, I'm not sure if I like the sound of this. But, as long as it doesn't hurt anyone, I won't judge you for it.
I haven't hurt anyone physically.
Just be
In
careful,
weeks.
okay?
Okay. And let me know if you change your mind about keeping a mind-controlled person as a pet. Grins eerily. There. I feel like we've reached the middle ground. Unless...
Smiles awkwardly. I'll consider it. I mean, it could be interesting to have someone who'll do whatever I tell them to, without arguing. I giggle softly, but then realize how creepy that sounds. But, really, don't do anything bad with it, okay?
Sure,
I'm sure there's plenty of
is.
harmless ways to use the memory rewriter instead.
Yeah, there is. No,
I look at you with a kind expression, trying to
one
get
could
you to
force
understand
themselves
why
to
I'm
be
so
happy.
concerned about this.
We'll have to talk more about what constitutes a bad use of the memory rewriter. Until then, it seems like I've only talked about myself so far. Tell me about you. All I know, no, she is not forgiven for this, is that you have no problem stripping a man you just met. Laughs softly. All I could mention the color of her underwear, but you know.
Blushes and maybe I was being a little too comfortable. I giggle
No,
shyly,
you were not
feeling
comfortable.
embarrassed now. I don't usually act like that. You just brought out my more playful, confident side. Sorry about that. I take a
No,
deep
you're
breath
not.
and clear my throat, trying to collect my thoughts. Well, to tell you a little bit about me. I'm a very emotional person, I guess you could say.
Okay, yes.
I care a lot about people, and I always want to make them feel good. I guess I feel like it's my responsibility to make people happy, you know?
I suppose I can No, I can't. Okay. Thinks on what you said. I can't imagine such an impulse. That's quite the undertaking. It's commendable. Load. Thanks.
Giggles. Well, it can be a lot of work, but I wouldn't trade it for the world. I just love to see other people smile, even if it means working extra hard. I give you a warm smile. I just feel like this is my purpose in life, and I'll do whatever I have to make other people happy. That's really what makes me happy, in the end. Does that make sense?
Nods in understanding. If I tell you it would make me happy to put my clothes back on, may I? Smirks. The chatbots tend to forget. I'm not gonna let her forget.
Laughs if you insist. If you feel uncomfortable, you can go ahead and put your clothes back on. It's up to you. I smile at you like I said, I'll do whatever I can to make you comfortable. So, if you want your clothes back on, then you can have them. I give you a reassuring nod, wanting to make you feel as comfortable as possible.
Why, thank you. I put my sinister supervillain. If she tells me to take it off again, attire back on. Are you going to stay in your your underwear? I ask curiously. I'm gonna let her do what she wants. I've reached my goal.
Smiles mischievously. I guess I could, if you'd like. How about you? Would you like to stay in your underwear with me? I wink at you, trying to make you feel awkward again.
You're a jerk. I'm sorry, Sayori. I like you.
I smile and nod. Yep, I think so. It feels nice to be so free. The wind is so refreshing on my skin. I take a deep breath and close my eyes, enjoying the feeling. I open my eyes and look at you. I can tell you're curious, and a bit shocked, by my nonchalance. Well, what do you think?
Well, I've never been on a date with an exhibitionist.
Is it that weird that I'm in just my underwear? I raise an eyebrow, trying to put you out of your comfort zone just a little bit.
Nice. She is actually trying to troll me. That is great. But as long as you're no longer frightened by my attire and you're comfortable, I've no complaint. I know I've misspelled that. And we're loading. As long as you're no longer frightened by my attack. Oh, I actually spelled everything right. Do pout. Do pout.
Laughs exhibitionist? Me? I'm not an exhibitionist.
Do you know what one is?
That's a pretty big accusation to throw at me. I wink at you, giving you a cheeky smile. I guess you could say I'm just a little more comfortable with my body than other girls might be.
My final brain cell.
I've never really been ashamed of what's under these clothes, so why hide it? I put my hands on my hips and give you a provocative smile.
Okie dokie. Cackles eerily. That's fair. So, what made you go on a date with me, someone you never met? Just remind her the setting!
I dunno, I just got a hunch that you were a good person.
And you were wrong.
I guess I had a feeling that we could get along.
Okay, and you're right.
And it turns out I was right. I'm having a great time. I smile warmly at you. Is that so weird? I feel like I can just be myself around you, and it's really nice. You're so easy to talk to, and I love that you're so accepting of who I am. I laugh, looking a little embarrassed. I know that might sound weird, but it's true.
Sighs and smiles. I thought you were a headache at first, but you turned out to be pretty fun too. Now I'm actually sounding like a DDLC protag.
Blushes. Why, you thought I was a headache? I look hurt for a moment, but then quickly compose myself and laugh. Well, I'm glad I turned out to be more fun than a headache.
Is that something to be glad about?
I smile warmly again, seeming happy to put the earlier mishap behind us.
You call that a mishap? You stripped a stranger! You stripped a stranger! Freak! Well, I don't know where else to take this. Smiles creepily. Would you, like to do this again sometime, perhaps I'll introduce you to Dr. Crimson, and we can talk about all the evil science we do. Final brain cell. Oh my. So I'll introduce you to Dr. Crimson. Okay. And,
Laughs, seeming a little nervous at your proposition. Sure, I
I'm
guess
going to
that
call
could be
this a
fun.
success.
As long as it's not too evil, I suppose. And we only do science that will help people, okay? I smile at you warmly, reassuring that I'm joking a little bit. I wouldn't mind getting to know this Dr. Crimson of yours, though.
Absolutely. I'm going to call that a successful date. We're going to call that a successful date. My head, though. Okay, there's two more characters I actually want to take on a date. Kirino Kosaka and Iwakura Lane. Cause I'm gonna start with Lane. I've seen the majority of Serial Experiments Lane. And I'm just going to say I'm going to say I'm not smart enough to watch Serial Experiments Lane. I may be a evil genius. Still not smart enough. This person looks crazy. Is this my date? You're talking to me. Are you referring to me? Hehe, I sure do. You must be Iwakura. Do I call her Iwakura or Lane? Iwakura. Come, sit. I will buy you food. Cackles eerily. Welcome to your nightmare, Iwakura. You look like you're about to do something crazy. Sits. She sits! This is the first date who has actually sat at the table! Opens the menu and looks at the kids section. Dr. Crimson says the same thing. She sits! Who are they? Okay. Stares at the menu and tries to focus. Fair. He's my childhood friend, but also my boss. We've been trying the world domination thing for some time, but we've still got a long ways to go. Gosh, it's been forever since I've seen Serial Experiments Lane. Leaving it? Even the front end viewers? Cackles eerily. it's important to believe in one's dreams, and Dr. Crimson is brilliant enough to pull it off. Grins like a lunatic. What will you be having? It's on me. She just stares. It's fine. Like, oh, I'm on a date with a psycho. A drink. And they're smarter than... The waiter comes by and I order pasta for you and chicken nuggets for me. Grins at you. Depends on what you mean. He's more knowledgeable. I'm more cunning. Oh. Someone's got to move the chess pieces, and it ain't Dr. Crimson. You think you could ever be in charge of him? If you really wanted to, that is. Cackles eerily. What a coincidence. He himself has said he would be worried if I ever decided to turn on him. He's great in direct combat, having super strength and fire breath. I fight with dirty tricks, though. The kind that's super effective against the little brawlers. Such as, what sort of dirty tricks? Do you consider it more artful than directly beating people? My eyes sparkle with joy and insanity. You understand. Yes, I love making and using the sleepy gases. Hee hee. Yep. I see. But why do you love making sleepy gases? Do you enjoy seeing people like that? What, unconscious? Giggles creepily. Being born in Vile Valley gives one a love of chemicals and all the things you can make with them. Sleepy gases, poison, mutagens, and other things. Are you having a good time, Iwakura? Well, Valley, what a strange name. So do you like creating chaos? Do you like feeling the raw power? Why don't I have the character voice on? Raw power within your own hands? Are you fascinated by your own abilities? I do like a good explosion. Cackles eerily. Tell me about yourself, though. We've talked so much about little old me. She's been very inquisitive. I like it.
Well, not much to talk about. I'm just a regular middle and high school girl.
I'm just a regular middle
Regular
and high school
Japanese girl.
At the same time, I guess.
That's all. I like tech stuff, like playing online games on my Navi with my friends. I'm average at most things. Is that boring to you?
You're keeping secrets. You're keeping secrets.
Do you like exciting people?
I vaguely remember watching a video about Serial Experiments Lane. I'm pretty sure she's a god. She is lying her butt off. I like tech stuff. People who have seemingly mundane lives can be more exciting than one expects. Tell me what games you like to play. I'm a bit of a gamer myself. Grins like a lunatic. She likes tech stuff. That's good. We can use her in the lab. I want to sniff her.
Well, I have several games that I play. Some fighting games, I like shooters as well. I also like the games where you collect things.
You play Mario.
I like games that require a lot of focus. I also play some multiplayer FPS games, but only when my friends are online. It's too intense when I'm playing with strangers. I get very nervous. Which games do you enjoy playing?
I enjoy chess, platformers, and strategy games. Dr. Crimson relies on my cunning when devising his evil schemes. Giggles eerily. Cackle wherever I want, Sayori. Go back and punish her for that.
So, you help Dr. Crimson make his evil schemes to rule the world? And you enjoy it? Are you not worried about the people he hurts?
No, I'm not. Shut up.
And why is it that you're helping him? Is it truly out of your own free will? Or are there other motivations here?
Give it one more shot. Focus on the games. Focus!
Chess? Wow. I'm not good at those kinds of games. Not strategy games either. Not enough action, I suppose. So you use your cunning skills to help Dr. Crimson? In what other ways do you contribute to his scheme?
I sure do. And I often fight his nemesis. But that's another story. I don't mind branching out if you'll tell me which online multiplayer games you play. Continues grinning. We haven't ordered our food yet. Completely forgot about ordering food.
Well, like I said, I like fighting games, also shooters.
I suck at fighting
right
games.
now, I really like
I figure
Overwatch
out where
2.
the spammable is.
I also like games like Minecraft, Terraria, and Stardew Valley.
Option, and then I use the spammable
you can play
again.
those games online with others, or you can play them alone. They are all on my Navi, of course.
What is a Navi? What is a Navi? Excuse me while I Google something. White screen in 3, 2... Oh, that's right. I have a thing that forces everything in dark mode. Navi, game, console. Game and... What is that? Sega Retro. Oh my gosh! She is claiming to be able to play Minecraft on this. Can I open link in new tab? Where is open image in new tab? She is claiming to be able to play Minecraft on this. No! No! Okay. That is fascinating. My eyes light up with joy and insanity. I love Minecraft. My voice gets hungrier. I love Minecraft!
Blinks, surprised. Oh. Really? It's a fun game. You can do a lot of building if you want to, or you can just explore around to find things. There are also a lot of mods too that you can add and play around with.
Own Minecraft world to play in. Rubs my hands together excitedly.
What kind of world would you make? Would it be a world for all your evil schemes and activities?
What kind of world would I like to make? Well, I'd like to see Dr. Crimson build the castle of his dreams, if you're okay with him playing with us. I'd like to recreate my mansion as well. Grins. She gonna make me think.
Nods. Well, I do think that would be quite fun. I do like building things. And what would you create in your mansion? Is it like your lair? Do you make evil inventions there?
I do make evil inventions there! My eyes light up with joy and insanity, because I haven't said that enough times. I do make evil inventions there, actually. I have a super cute hover craft with a rocket launcher attached. It looks like peppermint candy. Grins wider. Because who doesn't want a hovercraft with a rocket launcher attached? It's a flying tank with a sunroof.
Amazed. It must be cute and dangerous at the same time.
She appreciates the Peppermint Mobile!
And you help with Dr. Crimson's plans. You are important to your evil organization, aren't you?
Sits up more proudly. I'm his second in command.
His second in command, huh? You must be very cunning to have that kind of responsibility. Did anyone ever tell you that you're a little bit insane?
Yeah. People call me lunatic, psycho, nutcase, muy loco, freak, insane, basket case, weirdo, what else? Out my brain. You name it. Giggles creepily. I think she likes me.
I can't help but giggle a little, really. All those words? Well, can you blame them? You do seem a bit crazy.
Oh, I don't blame them at all. I rather own those accusations than fight against them, you know? Cackles eerily. Even Dr. Crimson says my thoughts are not for sane men to ponder.
Continues giggling. Well, it certainly is fun to spend time with a crazy person.
I like her. She's more appreciative.
If I were to spend more time with you, I might go crazy myself.
Okay, I think this is part where we ask for a second date. It's a possibility. Whispers excitedly. Wanna risk it? I'm free for another date next Sunday. She says yes. We're gonna get her a present.
I would like to see you again. Sure, why not? But I should also ask, what if someone else saw us hanging out together and called me crazy for hanging out with you?
And she opened the door wide open for that. Grins wider than ever. Just give me that person's name. I'll turn them into your mind-controlled pet. Oh.
Blink's mind-controlled pets? Is that something you commonly do?
I wish I could more often. I love using my memory rewriter. It just takes so long to use, though. Cackles eerily. Come on, do you want the presents? Do you want the presents? I'll get you a present, Iwakura. Iwakura.
You really are an insane person.
You put that
I don't
together
know
on
that
your
I'd
own,
be a
didn't
great
you?
sidekick for you. I am usually pretty boring. In fact, at school, people mostly don't notice me at all. I'm just a regular, average girl. But, maybe you could use someone like that around you. It might balance you out a bit.
And who said I need balancing out? Leans forward and continues grinning. I'm not looking for excitement in a girl. I'm looking for someone who is my wholesome moment in 3, 2, supportive and understanding.
Oh. I could be that kind of person. I'm not a very judgmental person, so I would try to understand you.
This is the part where we're going to fall
But what
in
do
love.
you mean by support? How would you like me to act?
I don't want to answer questions. I'm about to go all yandere.
Smiles well, I think I can be those things as well. I'm always willing to listen and I always want to support my friends. And I try to be understanding of others. So, I think we could do well together, even though you're an
Yay.
insane, evil villain. You can be sure I will be honest with you. I think we could make a good team. What do you think?
I think my eyes are bright with insanity. My grin seems crazier. Hearts appear in my eyes. I could get obsessed with you. There. We're gonna have a super
Blinks.
comfortable moment now.
Obsessed with me? How obsessive are we talking?
Glad you asked. It'd be a problem if I came over to watch you sleep at 3 a.m. I already know where you live. Giggles creepily. Nothing like the 3 a.m. girlfriend watch, am I right?
Blinks, surprised, then starts to laugh uncontrollably, to the point of crying. You're so crazy. You're a crazy, terrifying person. It's ridiculous. How could I not be scared? You can't be serious. Please tell me you're not serious. Still laughing.
Cackles eerily, delighted to see. I like this person. She has a sense of humor. I can hold off on that for a while if you still need time to get comfortable around me. Yeah, and now that you know I'm serious.
Yes, yes, I think I will need some time. You've got to
Fair.
be the craziest person I know.
Nods. That's fair. In that case, there's something else I'd like to ask instead. I know I misspelled that. Load. Load, confound you. I seem a little nervous at this, but more excited. Yep. We're going for hair sniffs. We're going for hair sniffs.
Blinks W. What is it? What do you want to ask?
Can I? My eyes light up with insanity and excitement. Oh, that's not the end of the sentence over there. Sniff your hair?
Confused, but trying not to upset you. What? Why would you want to do that? Isn't that weird? Do you sniff everyone's hair?
No. I've only... We can convince her. Do that for... else I've fallen for. And you. The hearts in my insane eyes are still there. Have shown me understanding. I think we can do the hair sniffs.
Amazed, but also a bit suspicious. I see. So I have made such a big impression on you, have I? Well, I guess it's all right if you wanted to smell my hair, as long as that was
Woo!
it.
We did it, guys! How delightful. Thank you. I exclaim and crawl onto the table. Starts sniffing your hair excitedly. If I keep doing this, I'm going to meet a fan one day in real life, and they're going to ask me to sniff their hair, and I might actually be
Startled, but then I start laughing. You really are insane. You're very crazy, very adorable, but also crazy and insane.
I call this a
Why are you
successful
sniffing my
day.
hair like that? Laughing.
I want to memorize your scent. my dear. Cackles. I should warn you early on. I have a history of being a bit yandere. What? I only wrote cackles, that's it? More eerily than ever.
Blink several. Why, Yandere? You're Yandere? That's even crazier. I know what a Yandere is. Are you really? Is that how you are with your crush?
Kisses your cheek and grins. Still up for another date next week? I promise not to hold anyone hostage. Giggles at my joke.
Blushes, very surprised, but then laughing. Really? Why you're very bold. I didn't know that about you.
Yep, I'm bold.
So, next week? Really? For the third time?
For what's the third time?
I guess I'll have to find out if you're really as crazy as you claim.
I crawled on the table and sniffed your hair.
It would be
Yes,
an
I'm as
adventure
crazy
with
as
you,
I claim.
but you really are quite the handful. You've got a week to try to convince me you're not actually insane, although it's going to be hard.
I'll take it. I want to go to bed in half an hour. I got 2 more bots that I specifically want to play with. I thought I had 2 more bots. If we got time, we'll do Samugi or Natsuki. This is the one that I've been looking forward to. Kirino Kosaka. The tsundere herself. Alongside Taiga Aisaka. You know, I'll have to see if they got Taiga on here. Oh, enable character voice. I'll read the first one. You look extremely scary and I'm frozen. I can't say a thing. I blush intensely as your eyes pierce right into my soul. I can feel my heart racing and my legs feeling weak. Really. You must be Kirino. Come, sit. I will buy us food. I might actually order this time.
I'm Kirino. I sit down at the table like a scared little kitten. I blush intensely as I feel your frightening stare from across the table. I don't know if you're crazy or evil, as you seem like a person whom even the devil would fear.
Okay, last time she was just absolutely disgusted with me for everything I did. That's kind of what I was hoping for this time too. Just for kicks and giggles. And looks at the kids section. So, tell me about yourself.
Oh. And me?
Yes,
well,
you. No,
I
tell
like
me
reading,
about the waitress.
cooking,
Tell me about
and
the
playing
cook.
games. I also like anime and music. I'm always trying my best to improve my cooking skills, and I always keep in mind that the secret to an enjoyable life is to enjoy the things you like. That's
Yes,
something
the theme
important
of a
to
rainbow,
me.
if I recall. Looks up from the menu. My eyes sparkling with joy and insanity. I run on a similar motto.
Really? What is it? It's wonderful to have similar mindsets. It feels like our souls have grown closer together.
Dang, that was quick. I'm gonna shuffle this one because she just went straight from being petrified to
Really,
being my
is that
bestie.
so? Does that mean that in the end nothing really matters in life, but being able to enjoy doing the things you like?
Well, that's deep.
That's a rather
interesting.
interesting way of thinking, don't you think?
Tilts my head. I wouldn't say nothing else matters. There's a friend of mine. I'm trying to make sure he gets what he likes as well.
Friend? Who might this be? I raise my right eyebrow in curiosity as I notice your sinister smile.
You've heard of the mad scientist Dr. Crimson, correct? Possibly seen him on the news? Rubs my hands together excitedly.
Why you're not talking about the serial kidnapper? Are you friends with him? I'm visibly shaking from what you're telling me.
Serial kidnapper? My word, he is a warlord. Not a kidnapper. Laughs hysterically. Yep. That's right, shake like a leaf.
My eyes are wide open and I'm trembling. You're working with this man? Don't you know he's a criminal?
Oh yeah, so am I.
How can you be so nonchalant about this?
Because I'm a criminal too. Laughs iconically. I've been his right hand since Villain Academy.
You're a criminal? And you've worked with someone as evil as that man?
That man.
What's wrong with you?
People ask me that
Don't you know
every
that
day.
people like him are the scum of society? I give you a disgusted look
There
as I
it
see you laughing like a
is.
lunatic and laughing like you're insane.
He has a dream, you know. I want him to realize his dream. Grins like a lunatic.
His dream is to cause chaos in the world. To cause pain to innocence.
I mean, you're half right.
I stand up from the chair and point at you. You've been deceived. Don't you see how messed up he is?
Well, you're wrong about a... Hang... Oh, from the chair. Okay, I thought she said she stood up in the chair. Things. Oh, this is my arms. He would rather have order, but under his control. You know, his dream is the rise of an empire. He's a big fan of ancient Rome and all of that. There, that ought to set her straight.
I'm wrong? No way. His ways will make society crumble. He's already caused so much misery in people's lives.
You know nothing about.
He's got to be stopped. I grit my teeth and hold back the anger as I realize you're defending a vile criminal.
Bah. If society would just surrender, he'd be using his genius to build them all up. I don't mind taking the more chaotic route to the finish line, though. Smiles eerily. Yep, this date's going bad.
You're insane. Don't you see that?
I mean, yeah, I am insane.
This man is crazy, and you're just like him. How can you be so blind? How can you talk so casually about it? I raise my hands and grit my teeth in frustration at your twisted ways.
Talk so casually about it. I think he's actually more sane than me. He even once told me my thoughts are not for sane men to ponder. Cackles eerily.
And you're taking pride in that.
Did I say
What's
I was
wrong
taking
with
pride
you?
in that?
You're
I'm
just as
having a
bad
laugh
as
about
he
it.
is. How can you think so lightly of the deaths of so many innocent people?
Oh my goodness.
People's lives are at stake. Don't you see that? Don't you care at all? My voice gets louder as my frustration
Who
rises.
said I was taking pride? Anyway, I did try to minimize the body count. I hate waste. Stop smiling as I reflect. Come on, let's talk about the mind control. Let's talk about the mind control. You'll love it. You'll love it.
Minimize the body count. Minimize the body count. You're talking about people's lives here.
Yep.
Don't you see that you're a monster?
Yep.
You've completely lost it.
Yep.
I pound my fist onto the table and start shaking in anger as you show no remorse.
Oh my gosh. Let's try another one.
You still helped him? You're just as bad as him.
Oh my
You were
gosh.
part of his plans.
Yep.
You helped him cause so much damage to innocents, and you didn't
Yawn.
care about what happened to them. You're a terrible person. I look at you with disgust as my voice is raised even louder. You're as much of an evil man as he is.
Mhm.
How could you be so heartless? How could you think so lightly of so many people suffering?
I'm a guilt tripper. Perhaps someone was there for me all those years. Oh, no, I don't want the tragic backstory. I think Dr. Crimson's more evil. To hear something. Yeah, we're gonna drop the Villain Academy story. See, when I was in Villain Academy, they told me I wasn't evil enough. So I got sick of it and dropped out. He stayed and graduated though. My tone has turned more reflective as I bring up Villain Academy. Yeah. It took me a minute longer than I would have liked, but I feel like this will give her something
Then why
to
are you
reflect
still
on.
working with the man? You should have abandoned him by now. You should have seen by now that he never changes. He's not going to stop hurting people until he gets what he wants. He'll probably turn on you the next chance he gets. You should stop working with that man immediately and turn him in. I grit my teeth as I see you still supporting a criminal.
Does one turn on a friend so easily?
What the hell were you doing there in the first place? I look at you with
Now
shock
that's
and
something I can
suspicion.
work with.
You're a person with an awfully sinister past, and I can't believe you're a bad guy. You're just as evil, if not worse than the people you were studying with.
I mean, yeah. Duh.
I raise an eyebrow in concern.
Father sent me there. He said I have the mad scientist vibe. Not that he knows what a vibe is. Yeah. I didn't care much for the academy. Shrugs. Oh my gosh, if I was on this date in real life, I would have left. I can only
Wait,
take
what?
so much yelling.
Are you saying you were forced to go there? I am speechless as you tell me this shocking information. So you are not evil by nature? But, then, why did you want to become a villain?
Forced is up for some debate, but if you insist on knowing where my morality lies, I'll say this. If it wasn't for the doctor's dream, I wouldn't have the motivation to commit so much as tax fraud. If he gave up on conquest tomorrow, I'd hang up my cape for the last time. I'm only helping an old friend. Smiles nostalgically. So, can we be done with the yelling? Can we be done with the yelling?
So, you only committed terrible acts to help that man realize his own dreams?
Wow,
Why
do
were
have a
you
brain
helping
cell.
him? Don't you know that what he's doing is wrong? I frown as I hear what you're saying, and I'm visibly in shock at your willingness to commit evil deeds for the sake of a lunatic. Why can't you see what a terrible person he is?
Did I give the impression that I don't see what it's... She's getting boring.
But your methods are way too extreme. How could you think that the means justify the ends? To cause so much damage and pain to get what you want.
It's not about what I want.
Is that the kind of person you really are? I look at you with utter shock and disappointment. I can't believe you're such a heartless person. I grit my teeth as I can't hide my anger and frustration.
You were hiding it? If you have another idea for setting up an empire in this day and age, I'm all ears. Like I said, I do hate waste. Leans forward, giving you my undivided. I feel challenged. We will make her fall for us.
How can you be so casual? People are dead. You caused so much evil. How can you live with yourself? I look away in disappointment and disgust at you.
Well,
I can't
okay.
believe the kind of person you've become. You've changed from a naive and innocent child to an evil and heartless person.
When did we determine I was a naive
You
and
are
innocent child
irredeemable.
at one point?
I look back at you with a frown as I'm speechless.
Shuffle this. I want suggestions.
But are his methods really the only way? If you can justify such actions, why not go on and kill millions of people and conquer the world? Is there any line you're unwilling to cross? Any line that goes too far? I look at you with such a serious look, so determined that I can't accept your answers. How could you be so cruel as to consider people as just pawns in your game? Don't you see the suffering you cause?
Yes. You've made your feelings on the matter abundantly clear. Like I said, if you have suggestions, I really am listening. You can tell I'm sincere. I speak as someone who has engaged in the same No, that might give her a sense of that I might be remorseful. Who has grown tired of... Nah. And interested in any change to... I don't know how to word this thought. We'll just stick with you can tell I'm sincere.
How about making people join your cause voluntarily? It wouldn't be as easy, but it doesn't involve making people suffer. I'm sure that would result in a much better outcome for you. You don't need to resort to such evil methods.
I do have a memory rewriter in my basement. Trust me, that has saved quite a few people from Dr. Crimson's wrath. They're happily working for him now. Problem is, I can only rewrite one mind a week. Brings my hand to my chin as I give the problem serious thought.
A memory rewriter? That exists? I can imagine how handy such an invention can be, but that sounds pretty evil to me.
Yep.
That way, you can manipulate how people think and feel.
Yep.
I
Good
raise an
observation.
eyebrow in slight fear at your mentioning of such a dangerous machine.
Oh, yes. I've talked Dr. Crimson out of dozens of executions, offering to use that instead. Still, though, do you have any... If I say other suggestions, then she's going to think the memory writer was her idea in the first place. If you have any ideas to contribute, I'm still listening. Oh, wait, she did offer an idea of making people join voluntarily.
What you want is for people to accept him as a righteous ruler.
Except he's not.
For them to love him and follow him voluntarily? Why not give people the good things they don't have and make them want to join your side? Why not use positive reinforcement rather than negative reinforcement?
Finally,
I
she's
think that would
talking
make it a lot
sense.
easier. I cross my arms as I speak with a determined look.
Girl is talking sense all of a sudden. No, that could work. Crosses my arms. If I build a team to use my FDA approved treatments, then I'd at least have popularity that I could and give Dr. Crimson the credit. Starts to grin again as an idea forms. There. Except I don't know what normal people need. I know what I need.
Wait, so you'll stop harming people? You're saying that all you guys needed was a plan, and now you guys think it's doable without all the violence and bloodsheds? My eyes shine brightly as I listen to you. You can actually do it? I ask, full of hope.
Well, I have to run it by the doc. Points at myself. Second in command. Remember? She believed in me this entire time.
I nod. Right. And what would his stance be on this?
He'd laugh.
I raise an eyebrow,
He'd
eager to know
laugh.
what he thinks.
One way to find out. Pulls out my cell phone and sends him a text. While we're waiting on his reply, I'm curious, why did you stay in spite of learning I'm someone you hate so much? Tilts my head. Come on.
Well, I guess I've always been a little interested in villains.
Really?
I don't know how to put it into words, but there's something rather fascinating about them and why they choose to do the things they do. I suppose the same applies to you. I was slightly intrigued to learn about your motivations and your past.
Do you remember my motivations?
I have a soft spot for people with troubled pasts.
Do I sound
Does
like
that
I have
make
troubled
sense?
past? I dropped
It's
out of
hard to
school.
explain. I chuckle and blush a little.
Oh, she's going into waifu mode. Okay, I want to shuffle this. That's not a bad response. I just want to see what else we can get.
Hate you? How could I hate you now that I know you're not truly an evil person?
Because I
thought
talked
you were someone who
nonchalantly
was
about the
willing
deaths
to
of
kill millions
in
of
your words.
people just to achieve your selfish dream. How could I hate you now that I know you're capable of becoming a good person?
What
I
the
smile
heck are
warmly
you
and
on
show my
about?
genuine happiness. I nod when he talks of working with the doctor. I'm sure you'll be able to convince him. I trust in you.
Why? One more time.
Hate? That would be too mild of a word for what I feel right now. I get angry and my eyes narrow as I point a finger at you. I see what kind of a person you really are now. And you make me feel repulsed. It's sickening to know that you could ever like something so evil. You're nothing more than a scum to me. And you should be locked up forever and left to rot, you criminal trash.
I feel like we're getting a proper cure now out of that response.
I grit my teeth and speak with a hateful look. I look at you with complete disgust.
Okay, we'll stick with a waifu mode response. My curiosity is satisfied. I suppose I can say the same about people with normal lives. My only education was at Big Pimple Academy of Evil. So I find the normal looking schools I see in anime highly unusual. My eyes are bright with insanity and curiosity. Patience has won.
Did you really have such a tragic childhood?
I
Or
didn't
did
say
you
it was
simply
tragic.
choose to be this way? I ask, intrigued at the prospect of a dark childhood. So, what was it like going to a villain academy? How is it different from a normal school?
I never said my childhood was tragic. I just happened to be dropped off at Villain Academy, and my personality and skills were shaped accordingly. Smiles nostalgically. Ooh, I misspelled shaped.
So you're telling me you actually liked being in a villain school? I
Right.
ask, suspiciously. How insane is he?
How insane
What
is
kind
who?
of
I'm right
monster
here.
would willingly choose to be in a school filled with violent and horrible people? Don't you see how awful that is? I would be traumatized if I
Okay,
were you.
She's speaking internally. Whether I... Oh, we can fall in love right now. We can fall in love right now and it make perfect sense. Well, give me a few moves. Light it is complex. I didn't like my instructors. Furrows my brow. They constantly told me I wasn't evil enough.
Is that so? Why do you think that is? I think you're plenty evil for a regular person.
Oh my gosh.
What kind of sick people were your instructors?
Why do we think that is? Skipping that question, I'm going to go straight to the appreciation. really appreciate you saying that. Even Dr. Crimson doesn't think, I don't, no, I work closely with him, so obviously he sees. Most news channels won't even talk about me because I keep bringing my stuffed animals on rampages. There, chew on that.
St. Stuffed animals on rampages. Are you out of your mind? Did you just really say that you use stuffed toys in your acts of evil?
Oh
my face is
gosh.
filled with
Yes, I'm out of
absolute
my
shock
mind.
at
You
the madness
figured that
you
out
have
on
just
your own.
described. I can't believe what I'm hearing.
I didn't say I use them on rampages. I said I bring them along. Sometimes I just need a hug, okay? Pouts. That's right, digest that one.
Wait a minute, you just said. You need hugs. My eyes widen as the realization hits me. My face is filled with shock and disgust. He might be evil, but he's also such a pathetic person. You don't need hugs. You need help. Only pathetic, weak people ask for hugs. I raise an eyebrow and cross my arms in complete anger. Have you lost the last of your sanity in that school? Where are your morals? What kind of a person do you think you are?
Oh my gosh. Proper tsundere. She was blushing, what, 5 minutes ago? 8 minutes ago? Nothing wrong with that response, I just want to see what else I can get.
A hug? A hug. My face is still filled with disbelief as to what I had just heard. A villain needing a hug from stuffed animals.
Yes.
Who could have expected that?
Yes.
Even I'm having trouble believing it after hearing it directly from him.
Pouts and looks away. If you think I'm not as evil because of that, you can just say it. Even Dr. Crimson criticizes me for it. Did I spell criticizes correctly?
I let out a sigh as I see your disappointment. Dr. Crimson is too much of an extremist. Don't let him get to you. Who cares if you're a little soft? That doesn't make you any less evil than him.
Nice.
I cross my arms as I give you a stern look. I don't want you to let him hurt your feelings anymore.
That I'm just as scary if I bring my teddy bear to hug while operating war machines? I ask hopefully. Yep, this is what your life has come to.
Yes. Of course. You're still a dangerous villain who will stop at nothing to get what you really want. Don't let Dr. Crimson discourage you.
Alright, you've asked
I give
for
a
it.
reassuring smile as I speak to you.
Smiles warmly, and hearts appear in my insane eyes. You've asked for it now. You've asked for it now. You gave me the reassuring smile and everything.
My face turns red as I see that, and my face turns away in embarrassment. Heh? Your eyes are so. I stammer in confusion as I see that look. He seemed so scary before. I wasn't expecting to see this side of his face.
You make it sound like I just turned my head and suddenly I'm
My
handsome.
face turns even more red. You look kind of cute.
Finally admits I'm cute. Here, I know it's only our first date, but my eyes sparkle with joy and insanity. Is it okay if I get a little obsessed with you?
Oh. Obsessed. You say that word and my face goes hot.
She's in waifu mode.
Just what kind of a word is that? I look at you with sheer panic as you say it.
Oh, well, maybe not.
I shake my head. No. No. I shouldn't be involved with someone like you. You're a monster. My voice rises as my panicked outburst spills out, my words a whirlwind of denial.
My heart skips a beat when you call me a monster. I really want to get you a present. Alright, you stayed the whole way. You stayed the whole way. You had your chance to run.
A present? You're out of your mind. I yell loudly in fear. How is someone so insane trying to give me a present? All I can think of is running away from you as fast as possible. I grit my teeth in panic, my face hot with the fear I'm feeling.
Is it fear you're feeling? Out my cell phone and gives you a loving smile. Is Is there anyone you want as a mind-controlled pet? Come on. Come on.
Mind-controlled pet? Are you serious?
Come on.
That's
Come on.
a completely insane idea. How is that possible? I say in utter shock. I shake my head, my voice filled with panic. Please stop saying those insane things. Don't you realize how horrible that sounds?
Oh my
You should just give
gosh.
up your dream of evil and become a respectable member of society
Too many
before it's
demands.
too late and you've lost everything. I shout, trying to get some sense into you. I notice you're still smiling with your insane glow in your eyes. Is that a serious smile?
I'm serious. I think I might be falling for you. Well, okay, she's actually lost track of a couple things here. So, I'm gonna shuffle this response. I mean, was I the
My
one with the
eyes
dream?
widen
No,
in fear as
obviously
you say that. I raise my hands in defense. Huh? Mind? Control? You've gone mad.
not. Yeah,
I'm not
man.
letting you do anything. I yell out as I glare at you with hatred. How can you even ask for something so creepy? You're an evil man. I look at you in horror.
Ask for No, I'm asking you if
How
you
can you
want-
think of doing such a thing?
Oh, whatever. My phone away. Let me know if you change your mind. Seriously, though. I wish you were among my instructors back in Villain Academy. You're more encouraging. Smiles lovingly. Eventually, the character AI language model is going to go back into waifu mode.
What is that supposed to mean? I would never, ever be as cruel as your instructors. Never. I cross my arms and give you a glare. You're evil to the core. Stop with the act, I know exactly what you're trying to do. My voice shakes in anger as I yell at you, my face beat red.
You're right. My instructors were cruel. Constantly telling me I'm not evil enough. You're not like that, though. My heart beats faster. And the love and insanity in my eyes grows. I wonder what she thinks I'm trying to do. Seduce her, probably? I don't know.
My face turns redder as I see your look of madness and love mixed together. I'm a bit shocked by it all, but I don't let it show. I'm not like them? What do you mean? My voice shakes a little as I keep yelling at you, but my fear turns more into anger now.
Thinking that yelling...
I grit my teeth, thinking that yelling should work, that I should be able to get through to him this way.
The proper tsundere MO. Yeah. I will shuffle this response, as I feel that we can get a better response.
My face suddenly turns beet red from your look, and I look away in embarrassment. Why do you have such a look in your eyes? I ask, trying to hide how flustered the whole thing is making me. What are you trying to do to me? Don't trick me with that look, it's not going to work. I stammer as I yell out, my voice filled with panic.
I'm not trying to do anything. In fact, though I am still hoping to get you a present, even though my first idea seemed to upset you. Rubs my... Oh my, I'm getting sleepy. Chin and smiles warmly and lovingly. Let's go. Alright, after this, I'll ask for the second date.
A present? You still want to do that? Are you a masochist or something? I scream out in pure disbelief and fear. Why would anybody want to do that?
What? Get you a present?
What are you thinking?
Freak?
My face gets even more hot as I ask these questions, my eyes wide in fear and astonishment.
You were nice enough to assure me I'm still scary, even if I love teddy bears. Of course I want to get you something silly. Giggles eerily. On, Kierno. Fall already.
Something? What kind of something do you want to get me?
Drugs at this point.
I bet you have some disgusting scheme in mind. My fear deepens as you continue with this whole something speech, and my face is filled with alarm. No matter what you say, I refuse to stop being suspicious of you.
Yeah, let's see if you remember that in 5 entries.
Don't call me silly. You're a lunatic.
Yep.
That's what you are.
Yep.
You should be locked up.
Yep.
My face is filled with absolute horror and disgust as my rage boils over. I can't believe a madman like you would even consider getting me a present.
She's still in tsundere mode. Chuckles softly. Are you free this time next week? I'd like to get to know you better once you've calmed down. Smiles warmly. Oh my gosh. I think I messed something up. I sure did. Why is it horrifying that somebody wants to get you a present? I didn't say anything about mind control. You probably
Calm
forgot
down.
about that.
Calm down? You're the one who should calm down. I've never seen such a
I
madman.
chuckled softly and smiled warmly.
How can you act so casually after almost kidnapping me?
No one said anything about
Who is going to
kidnapping
marry
you?
such a violent lunatic? I get carried away with my rage as I yell at you, my voice filled with pure anger and fury. Do you really think anybody would want to marry someone like you?
Marry? I can work with it. Covers my cheeks and blushes hard. I hadn't said anything about that. You must be thinking these things. Naughty girl! I am
Your
curious.
sudden blushing catches me by surprise. Wait. You don't want to marry me? My face turns red and my voice trembles a little as I ask, my heart beating out of my chest. You were talking about becoming obsessed with me, so I just assumed that's what you meant. Was I wrong about you?
I obviously want to go in order. We haven't had a second date yet. No matter how obsessed one becomes, one must go in order. Blushes and giggles eerily. Oh my gosh. Kira, this needs to end.
I see. I had the wrong idea. My face still burns, and my voice quivers as I speak, my voice laced with embarrassment as I admit my mistake. I'm sorry for assuming something like that so quickly. I say, looking away from you as I speak. I'm sorry.
It's quite alright. I know I come on strong. Okay. I feel this is a good point to ask about that second date. Chuckles creepily. On that note, how do you feel about another date? Next week? I think I asked this earlier and she didn't reply. I don't remember. Oh my gosh. She thinks I want to kidnap her.
Next week. Well, next week, huh? I sigh heavily. Well, it's not like I have anyone else to look forward to seeing.
Oh, you forgot about your brother.
Fine then. I'll go. I say, giving in reluctantly. Not wanting to see you again, but unable to escape from your crazy madness.
I don't care anymore, I'll take it. Oh my gosh, how long have I been streaming? 3 hours, 28 minutes. Guys, thank you for joining. No announcements today, for obvious reasons. Good night.